On this week's Second Chance, meet Pawngo. We're told he's lived a tough life as a stray and now needs a forever home and some love. Joining us live this morning is Sam Ellingson with the Humane Society for Southwest Washington. And Pawngo looks like he is adjusting to life with people just fine, Sam.
Yeah, right. I mean, look at what a rough life this guy has. He's
Aw.
been he's been sitting on my lap and making biscuits for the last probably 10 minutes, I think, just nonstop. So he's
Oh my
doing well this
gosh.
morning.
That's so cute. He deserves it. He deserves some pampering after it sounds like he's had a couple rough years. How did you guys first come across Pawngo?
Yeah, so Pongo came to us as a stray, as a lot of cats will in our community. And you can see the marks of a fairly challenging life that he likely had when he was living out on the street. His tail is super short and kind of crinkled. I don't think you'll see it because he's not going to stand up for us right now. And you also see like he's got a few little marks on his head. He's got some little nicks in his ears that were probably signs of getting into some fights when he was living out on the street. But all of that said, he's healthy now. He's happy. He clearly is a very social and loving cat. So he's ready to find that family and that perfect home.
Yeah, looks like it. I don't know that I've ever seen a cat so snuggled up with his paws on your shirt. That was just so cute. What do we know about what kind of home he might fit well in? Other cats, dogs, kids? What do you think would work?
Yeah, so Pongo, we do know that he is a little bit cat reactive. So when he sees other cats, he might want to rumble with them a little bit. So we want to discourage that as much as possible. The solution to that, honestly, is just a really slow introduction to other cats in the household. And depending on your home, that can be really easy to do. Our staff here as well is happy to help with any cat introduction. Give that family some strategies so when you do get Pongo home, you can sort of ease him into that new life and his new cat roommates. If he's not going to a home with other cats, even easier. Really, as you can see, all he wants is just a lap to curl up in, probably a window to look out of, that kind of thing. We don't have any reason to believe that Pongo couldn't go home with other kids. He is a little bit grumpy when you decide to stop giving him some love. And so if he does go to a home with other kids, we just want those parents to be helpful when they're transitioning away from the cat, just to make sure that Pongo doesn't get grumpy at them. It'll take me a little while to move him off my lap because he's going to want me to stay for a bit. But I'm
Oh.
sure that, easily once he settles into his new home, he's going to be a great fit for a lot of families around.
What a sweetie. Now, we do know that Pawngo has feline immunodeficiency virus, or FIV. So what do owners need to know about cats with FIV?
Yeah, right. FIV is basically the feline version of HIV. And what it means is Pongo's immune system is going to be a little bit compromised. Right now, he's fine. He's healthy. He's happy. And most cats with FIV live totally normal lives. What FIV means for cats as they get a little bit older, it means they're going to be more susceptible to viruses, bacteria, things like that, that can make them more sick than it would another cat. The solution to that is just making sure that you take Pongo to your family vet, get those regular checkups and make sure that he's staying healthy. That's really the most of it. The other thing we want to make sure that Pongo does when in his new home is we want him to be an indoor cat because FIV is primarily transmitted through bite wounds. We want him to stay inside where he's not going to spread it to other cats. But there's no risk to families, people, dogs, anything like that in his new house. It's going to be totally fine.
Okay, so how can people get in touch if they're interested in adopting Pawngo or some other cats? I know we're still kind of in kitten season. I know it's been a busy summer for you guys.
Yeah, we are in kitten season. If you go to our website, you'll see, I think, something close to 30 kittens on our website right now. I have a kitten that I'm fostering at home, so we're all busy, right? We're all busy with kittens. We want to make sure that we remember our adult cats as well. So families can come in and visit if they want, see all the cats that we have available for adoption, or even easier, you can head to our website at hssw.org. You'll see all the cats and kittens there, all the dogs and puppies on our website. If there's one that they're interested in, they can click a little button to enter their information and then come on in.
Oh my gosh, well, if you're looking for a lap warmer, I don't think you can't go wrong with Pawngo. He just looks like the sweetest guy. Oh my gosh, good luck
He's
getting out
ready.
of there. You might be stuck all day, Sam.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Sam Ellingson with the Humane Society for Southwest Washington and Pawngo. If you are interested in adopting that sweet, sweet guy, you can check out all the pets available for adoption at hssw.org.